50th anniversary of Vietnamese liberation, I'm actually going to look at that video comparing the Viet Cong and the North Vietnamese Liberation Front, like the different militancies from North Vietnam and their similarities to resistance against the state of Israel and Western imperialism. So, because there's a lot of similarities. There's a video from a channel, I forget what it's called. That was perhaps one of the most swagged out white boys of all time. Scottish singer Ewan McCall and his ballad for Uncle Ho Chi Minh. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is April 30th, 50th anniversary of the Reunification Day, Liberation Day, the official name, Day of Liberation of the South and National Reunification Day. That's right, folks. I'm Hassan Piker. I'm live. I'm alive, and I hope everyone's having a fantastic one because it's a fantastic one for the Vietnamese. All right, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news about what's going on in the world of Hassan Ivy Piker. So help me God, I'm gonna tell you all about it. That's right. Vietnam war hat? What do you mean? I have multiple hats from Vietnam. I have the Red Star hat that I wear all the time. I wore the Chu Chi Tunnel one straight up from the Chu Chi tunnels this time today. I don't really like this one that much because it's a weird shape on my head. Like it doesn't fit well. But this is the Chu Chi Tunnel hat. Coochie Tunnel. This is the Vietnamese war hat. Coochie Tunnel. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, personal news wise, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, MBs, what is happening? Why is it my hair looks like shit? And also on top of that, I just did I put conditioner today, so it's gonna be terrible. Yeah, I'm wearing the Hypeland jacket. I'm wearing the Hypeland jacket, and I'm wearing the Hypeland pants, one piece Hypeland, and I got the one piece Hypeland. Look. Look at how swag that is, dude. That's crazy. The Dofi. Finally, you're wearing some drip? Yeah, some real drip. Finally. Anyway, you finally took some of Aya's advice in Japan and washed your hair? What do you mean? Your pants make you look like a Cheshire cat. I don't know what that is. But yeah, personal news-wise, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, I entered the broadcast last night, and let me tell you, okay, it's tumultuous. It's tumultuous. It's terrifying. There's a lot of drama, okay? I had to turn off the music for this. Last night, I was supposed to play a game of basketball with a Maya Higa. For those of you who don't know, Maya Higa is my enemy, one of my biggest enemies, okay? And basically, we've had an ongoing beef, ongoing, extended, long beef, okay? And part of that beef is that she thinks she can beat me. She thinks she can beat me out physically, but she also thinks she can beat me in the court of basketball. Now, of course, she can't. And last night we were finally going to put it to test. Finally. Okay. Oh, God. Any footage? Well, hold on. I'm going to get to it. Now, initially, we were supposed to do it on Saturday when she first came in. We couldn't do it because it rained. We got rained out, right? Then she told me yesterday we were going to do it at 6:30 or at 6 p.m. At 6 p.m. Last night. But as you guys know, I was actually live at 6 p.m. last night. And part of the reason why was because she then said, let's push it to 7:30. And I said, okay, you know what? I won't stream it, but I'll still film it for posterity. I want people to know when I posterize you, when I ruin you, right? When you have to, basically, we're playing for pink slips. Like, she's going to give me Alveus. She's giving me the pink slip for Winnie the Moo. And how tall is Maya? She's like 5 foot, I think, or 5'2", give or take, on a good day, maybe 5'3". So, but she's a bucket. She is. She's a bucket and a half, right? Like, she can actually shoot. I've seen her. I've studied the footage. You know, I take everybody seriously. I take all of my opponents seriously, especially one of my mortal enemies, right? Ugh, obviously. So basically, you know, I've studied the footage. I was ready to go. And she's a whole ass bucket, Muggsy Bogues style, Maya Bogues, right? And she bailed on that 7:30 endeavor as well. So what do? I'm a goddamn feminist. And as a goddamn feminist, what did I do? I went on Wine About It. That's right. They had another obligation, I guess, that like fell through or something. So I graciously drove all the way over there to shoot a goddamn episode of Wine About It. So that there's a, you know, it's really fun. It's a really interesting and somewhat introspective episode of Wine About It. I think you guys will really appreciate it. But that's where we're at. That's what I did last night, and it went on to like 10. And I'll be honest. By the end of the episode, for sure, I was definitely getting tired. I was definitely getting real tired. I was yawning a little bit, partially because I it was my bedtime. Like we were filming till like 10 p.m. Anyway, get on with the Death and Despair. I will get on with it. So that's what I've been doing. Went to bed, came back home, went to bed, woke up early, lifted, was wearing my Vietnam hat, and there's a Vietnamese dude in the gym, and he was like, "Oh, happy reunification day," and I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't even realize." I literally had seen it prior. You know, does this ever happen to you, where you just like kind of see something, and then it's in the back of your mind, and I guess it like motivates you without you recognizing into doing something? Because like this was the first time I wore the Vietnamese hat in a long ass time, and I've never worn it to the gym before, but I think it was because I had seen subconsciously, I'd seen like it's some videos of the reenactments that are taking place in Vietnam right now, right? Of Reunification Day. So like I literally just like wore the hat without even thinking about it. And he was like, "Bro, you know, in honor of Vietnamese Reunification Day," he's like, "Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is literally what I saw this morning when I woke up at like around 5:30 a.m. And I think that's precisely what motivated me to wear a hat without even realizing it. But yeah, one of the comrades from our International Free Palestine, yeah, will. Oh God, I can't believe how much like play this has gotten. I hate it. God, I hate the British. I'm sorry. England is so gross. Sometimes this is one of those moments, you know, where they're just freaking gross. Convinced I can meet any random bear in the woods and have this exact same dynamic. Thank God that there's people out there who are also seeing the truth. Cause like, this is how I feel as well. This is also how I feel. This is also how I feel all the time. But yeah, personal news wise, did leg day today. Woke up to this insanity. Donald Trump posting in lower caps. No caps. Sorry, no capital letters, or not all caps. Sorry, I'm just having a hard time explaining. That was terrifying. Like seeing that on my timeline made me very scared. Okay, it's like that's a scary phenomena, right? Like when you start seeing him post like this, it's an indication of negative real wage growth incoming. You know what I mean? Negative GDP growth already came, but then also like recession indicator, maybe even a depression indicator. It's like really scary stuff. I don't like it. I don't like seeing that. It grossed me out. It scared me. It's like seeing your teacher outside of school. You know what I mean? It's like, you're like, oh, you're a human. You're not like this person that, you know, has so much control over my life. Like, I don't want to see you outside. Or it's like seeing a relative drunk at a wedding. You know what I mean? As a child, you're like, this is weird. What is happening? Like, you're supposed to be like a godlike deity almost in my life. And now I'm seeing you as a human being. This is unceremonious for Trump. It freaked me out. This was really good. Mosin is free. Obviously, we're gonna be talking about that. And then you got this, obviously. I love this song because it's so bad. Like, it's so good, but it's so bad. You know what I mean? When Alexa first showed me the song, I was like, is this a joke? Like, It doesn't even have the structure of a song. Like there's no exploitation is ABC. It's like classic leftist music, okay? It's a classic leftist meme, awful flow, classic leftist meme where you're just trying to pack as much information as possible into it. You know what I mean? And don't just say it's folk and that's just how folk is. Like, not all folk songs are like this. I do love it though. I do love it. I love it. I love agitprop. As you guys know, agitated propaganda is amazing. I love it. I try to do it. I can never be as good as these guys did, the OGs. Anyway, also here's the fit pick. I got the Hypeland. I got the Hypeland collabo One Piece pieces. Dressed up like a strawberry. Yeah. Strawberry Chan or whatever. What's that song that's like popping on TikTok? That's me. Chan. What's the song? God damn it. Ice Kurimo. Nanigoski. 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 Ruby-chan. Hi. Yes. Nanigoski. Dude, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. This is the type of shit that would make people that would get you to be decapitated as a heretic back in the day. I love that. I love that this is like we're doing Pope Watch with this shit. You know what I mean? Come on. How can you not love how can you not love the way that the internet sometimes just hits? Okay. You should watch Lucky Star. Philly D's giving us more progress picks than you, Get back on the grind. Oh no, I'm back on it. Anyway, this is the last thing I'm going to show you as far as the 50th anniversary of Vietnamese liberation. Obviously, as a matter of fact, I'm going to, in honor of if we have time today, in honor of the 50th anniversary of Vietnamese liberation, I'm actually going to look at that video comparing the Viet Cong and the North Vietnamese Liberation Front, like the different militancies from North Vietnam and their similarities to resistance against the state of Israel and Western imperialism. So, because there's a lot of similarities. There's a video from a channel, I forget what it's called, but there's a lot of similarities in the way that people attack those who say that people should have a right to militancy against an apartheid state. And there's also, obviously, is it uncivilized? Yeah, we're going to look at that in honor of the 50th anniversary of liberation. Yeah, the Texas Israel stuff I'm going to be talking about as well is fucking insane. Texas City requires Israel pledge for hurricane relief is so funny. Anyway, we'll do that. But this is the clip that you have to watch.
Scoreboard! Scoreboard! Oh, what happened to your friend? Hey, I know that guy. I killed him. He cried like a bitch. Vietnam, undefeated!
That is a Family Guy clip. When you think about, like, this is what I mean. This is what I mean about liberals, okay? Because Seth MacFarlane is responsible for that joke. Can you imagine him doing that right now for anything? I'm not even going to name it, okay? I'm not even going to name comparisons here, okay? But just think, dude. Like, liberals love edgy humor and also recognizing that previous... Nah, he probably didn't write that joke for real. No, it doesn't matter. He okayed it, though. Family Guy's made Israel jokes as well, for the record. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying that, like liberals broadly accept certain concepts where we might have been in the wrong only, like, after the fact. You know what I mean? And that's what's so frustrating about it. What's that classic tweet that it's like liberals always... present progress in the rearview mirror or whatever. I forget what it is. Yeah, liberals will be making Israel jokes 20 years down the line while simultaneously trying to do everything in their power to, like, kill you or arrest you for making this assessment right now. Yeah. Yeah, every war is bad except the current one. Exactly. Liberals think every civil rights movement is good except the current one. Liberals think every war is bad except the current one, and it must be fought. That's just how it goes. And then they wait it out, and then once it's well established that the war was bad and it shouldn't have ever been fought and it was cruel and unusual, many years down the line, they turn around and say, yeah, I was on the right side of that, baby. Don't you worry about that. This joke is like 10 years old.
Hey, you don't talk much, do you, Israel?
Israel talks when Israel has something to say.
I'm just...
What is this from? I don't even know what this is
Hey,
from.
you don't talk much, do you, Israel?
Israel
Drawn
talks
together
when
movie?
Israel has something to say.
I'm just trying to pass the time, man. Listen, I know you're a robot, but don't you have feelings? I mean, isn't it hard to destroy innocent people that have never wronged you?
Everyone's wrong, Israel!
Really? Wow. If that's the way you feel, maybe we'd all be better off if you didn't exist.
Israel has every right to exist!
Okay, dude, relax. Don't get so defensive.
Israel need rest.
Here? This is where you want to rest? This is the single most dangerous place you could be situated. There are so many other places you could be, Israel, that would be safer and would cause less problems. Why? Here.
Israel shouldn't have to leave. Everyone else should leave. They're the ones who are stupid.
Boy, Israel, you are a handful.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's yeah, this is the classic take. A liberal is someone who opposes every war except the current war and supports all civil rights movements except the one that's going on right now. That's just how it is. And then they shamelessly will turn around 5 years down the line, 6 years down the line, 10 years down the line, and act as though they weren't standing firmly in opposition to fucking make these ridiculous claims that you were... Make these ridiculous claims to try to get you to fucking go to jail. You know what I mean? Like, they will literally be like, if you bring this shit up, you should be imprisoned. I hate you. You should be imprisoned. You are Hamas. You are anti-Semite. You are the arch nemesis of all Jews. I'm telling the Department of Homeland Security to come fucking kill you. And then they'll unironically, without even a shred of irony, turn around and 10 years later be like, I was always so... I was saying glory to the martyrs, you know? I was saying we got to dismantle the Zionist entity piece by piece. That's what I was doing. Arthur Morgan, Jew haters and other leftist R-words can get the fuck out of my great state. I love Zionist Arthur Morgan. Dutch, you know you're like a daddy to me, but why the hell do I need you to put on this dress and stand completely still? What the fuck? What? Arthur Morgan, Texas, lover of liberty, defender of the second, and stubborn as hell. U.S. Navy veteran, unapologetically pro-Israel. I never know what Felix is talking about. He's making fun of Israeli soldiers that love putting on Palestinian women's dresses in the homes that they fucking barbarically stormed into, and then standing in front of window stills and then getting smoked by bathtub sniper rifles that, you know, the Palestinian resistance or Hamas or anyone has built, only to have obituaries about how, you know, this was a unjustifiable and cruel act to kill this 19-year-old in the process of going through his favorite hobby, which is wearing the dresses of people that you have killed. I don't understand. This 19-year-old child was assassinated unjustly in the process of doing a genocide. How dare they? Also, how the fuck is Arthur Morgan, Texas? I know, like, bro, I know conservatives don't understand media. They have no media literacy, but it's especially wild because Arthur Morgan, didn't he do... Am I misremembering? Didn't Arthur Morgan participate in a fucking slave revolt? Like, hello? Like, there's literally an analog for the Haitian Revolution in one of the sequences in the game in Red Dead Redemption 2. It was a Indian revolt. I thought it was. I guess I'm misremembering it, but yeah. Like, dude, Arthur Morgan is so woke for the time. It's not even funny. That's the whole point. It's like a woke guy who does something not so woke as a part of his job, and is constantly conflicted by that. And then it's the entire story is about how the entire story is about how like good guy does horrible thing and then karma fucking, you know, kills him. That's the whole story. And he is like incredibly sad the entire time as well for the thing that he did that was wholly unacceptable and bad and wrong. And like it's the revolt is on Guarma, which is likely a Cuba allegory, basically. Okay.